Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrandur. And Zibai and Nuvalet's banners are now open. And so now we ask ourselves the question, what will 102 wishes get us? But right before we get to that, we also have 6 wishes for the permanent banner. And what makes this interesting is that we're at 72 pity on this. So, I might be getting 2 5-stars. So, let's jump right in and see what we get off the permanent wishes. That should be the 73. Oh, 4 stars straight away. Rust is the correct word for that. Oh well. Alright, 74. $75. Oh, and right on 75. What'll it be? Oh, weapon, Aquila Favonia. Let's see. I'm not actually sure what this one. Attack increased by 20%. Well. Might be a decent pick for Jean. Since, if I remember right, she scales on attack. Though I tended to prefer having energy recharge on her. We'll have to see. But, at the very least, it isn't another Skyward Pride. And we have 3 more. So let's see. Back-to-back 5-stars on this would be lovely, but I'm not that hopeful. And final one for the permanent banner. Alright. Well, we got our first 5-star. Now, let's see about the second. We already have Nuvalet. And in fact, I have Nuvalet at C1. So, we will be endeavoring to get Zibai. So, 102 wishes. Fingers crossed on this one. First 10 pull. And I wonder how many copies of Itlua we can get as well. And for what it's worth, I have all of 3 pity on this banner. So I'm not expecting her anytime soon, unless we get lucky. Oh!
Hey there, I'm Itlua, leader of the Lightkeepers Investigation Squad. Lost your way, huh? Don't worry, that happens a lot. These paths aren't exactly traveler-friendly even on the best of days. Just follow my lead. I'll light the way ahead.
And Itlua on the first 10 pull. Fantastic. And we got him early on that 10 pull as well. Alright. We're doing pretty well so far. So, next 10 pull. Bring us to 23 pity. Ooh, another Widsith. Excellent. The more of those, the better. Haven't got any double 4-star 10 pulls yet. Alright, now we finally dip into the Prima gems. Fingers crossed once again. Getting to 30s. Oh, Goro. Pretty sure I had him at C6 already, but we'll see. Yep, still no double 4 stars. Oh, I didn't have him at C6. Interesting. Alright. Now we're into the 40s. Or was it 50s? I've already lost track if I'm being honest. Oh, and another rust. Alright, on to the next. Oh, again with... Oh, Goro straight away. Well, we might get a double 4-star finally. Oh, yep, there we go. Our first double 4-star 10 pull. And that's another Inokon too. Wonderful. Alright. Starting to get a bit worrisome now, as I don't have a guarantee. So if we don't get Zibai soon, then we probably won't be getting her today at all. Well, fingers crossed. Well, C6 Goro. Alright. Here we go. And again, no. Another Goro. Come on, at least give us another Itlua. Come on. Okay, 5-star. Okay, here we go. Really going to drag this one out on me. Oop. Thank you for the jump scare, Goro. Oh. Hello, Jean. I believe that brings her up to C3. Granted, I want her at C4, but this is not the way I wanted to get her. Well, now we have a guarantee, I suppose. Okay, and now we've just got 20 wishes. 20 in Primos, so this is probably not going our way. Oh, I was so hopeful. Oh, Favonius. That's always good. Alright, our last 10 pull in Primos. Oh! And there she is. Oh, I was so sure we had lost her. Oh, heaven was smiling on me with that one. There she is.
My name is Zebai. I was once known to mortals as the White Horse Adeptus. But now that I have descended to the mortal plane, you may simply call me Zebai.
And you are more than welcome, Zebai. Oh, and a second Eatlua, too. So he's not going to be stuck at C0 the way that Yansan was for so very long. And Kave, too, Alright. Fortune was against us, but then apparently changed its mind. So we have very few wishes left. But I am fascinated to see this weapon banner. Naturally an excellent weapon for Zebai. But we also have to consider the Tome of the Eternal Flow. Literally the perfect weapon for Neuvillette and something I've wanted for ages now. So, I think I am going to actually make this the course for the tome. And we're going to spend what little we have left trying to get it. I've only got, I think, 15 pity on this. I was hoping to get Zebai sooner, but we shall see. And one more. Perhaps Lanternrite will be generous enough for us to get a weapon as well. We shall see. For the moment, going to convert all that star glitter. And since we have enough, I'll also grab the one last Acquaint Fate. So we'll throw that first. Pretty much as expected. Now we have one 10-pull. Will we get lucky enough to get one of these two splendid weapons? Or a Xiphos Moonlight would be wonderful too. Fingers crossed. No 5-star. Oh, and there's the Xiphos. Okay. And another one. I was only after one copy and they gave me two. This game is being rather generous today. Alright then. Let's see. So, EM main stat. Plus energy recharge for points in elemental mastery. Not a bad choice for several characters. I wonder how it'll work with Zebai, considering that her damage comes from lunar crystallize primarily. It will certainly look pretty on her, most certainly. And I fear the Aquila Favonia won't be a particularly good choice for her. Well, one final wish. Will we get lucky? No. Not that lucky, anyway. Oh well. I can't really complain. We got Zebai, as well as a constellation for Jean, the one permanent 5-star I would have wanted more cons for.
Water comes in many flavors to the
So,
discerning.
Jean is in fact now C3. One more constellation, and she becomes an excellent animo-resistant shred. A full 40%. Meaning she could be an excellent support for Varka. Or else Xiao, or Wanderer perhaps. But of course I'm looking forward for Varka. But we shall see. We added one more for Aino, which got her to C6. Fantastic. Then we got Goro to C6 as well. Let's see. Alas, I've simply never built Goro. Though perhaps I might have cause to do so now. And we even got a con for Itlua. But, most important of all, we have Zebai. And we get a fan immediately. That which has lost its power. Interesting. Well, let's see, what options do I even have for her weapon? The EM stat of Light on Foliar might be excellent for her. Elemental damage, not quite. At least I don't think so. I'll have to look a bit more in depth on her actual uses. Aquila Pavonia doesn't look bad. Pity it's an attack percent rather than defense, because then it might be truly useful. Then I was right, that does look almost like it was made for her. The color scheme matches almost perfectly. So, just for aesthetics at the moment, we'll give her this. The Zythos Moonlight. The name even fits perfectly, too. And on that note, I believe I shall end this little wishing session. It cost me a little more than I would have liked, but in the end, we ended up with Zebai, so I can't really complain. If you enjoyed this, then please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. And, as always, have a good day.